Hi there, students. Synthesis. Synthesis. A noun. I guess normally uncountable, but it could be countable. To synthesize as a verb, synthetic as a noun, a synthesizer as a machine. Now let's see. When I went to university, I actually studied chemistry. And I remember I used to have this massive book called The Principles of Organic Synthesis. It was about that thick, by Richard O.C. Norman. And synthesis in chemistry is taking simple molecules and putting them together to make bigger molecules, particularly to make complex molecules. And that really is synthesis. It's putting little things together to make something much bigger. Let's see. The story is a synthesis of one of Aesop's fables and a scene in the African jungle. It's the two things joined together. The cooking in this restaurant is a synthesis, a fusion of European cooking and Asian cooking. Okay, the two things put together to make something new, and this is the idea of synthesis. In music, you could have a synthesizer in which you make sounds. It's a synthesizer is a system to generate different sounds, and you do different things and make different circuits, and suddenly you have different sounds. Okay, so this is synthesis. You could have photosynthesis. This is plants making complex chemicals from light. So synthesis from light. Okay, so synthesis is the production of something from simple materials in chemistry after a chemical reaction. The mixing of different ideas or different influences or things to make a whole, or something that is whole but something different. So this record is a synthesis of African drum beats and Latin American salsa. Okay, it's a synthesis. The two things joined together to make something new. It's a mixing of different influences, different ideas, making a new thing. It's combining different things to make something that is completely different to the original ones. Okay, so synthesis, to synthesize, to make something. This compound was first synthesized 100 years ago. It's the combination of different components to form a new whole. It's an amalgam, a mixture, a blend, a fusion. Synthesis in grammar is the process of making compound and derivative words. So it's adding things to words. Yeah. Thesis, synthesis. I think the opposite of synthesis is analysis, where you break things down into the smallest parts so that you can see what it is. In philosophy, it's the final stage of dialectic reasoning. But synthesis, the joining of different components together to make a new composition of different elements, to make a new thing, to make something different, something interesting. So synthesis, something that's synthetic is something that's been made. So a synthesis of different styles, a synthesis of different ideas. The novel is a synthesis of British history and Greek mythology. This is a synthesis of capitalism and feminism. So synthesis, combining, integrating, unifying, an amalgamation of something. You could have biological synthesis, where you use biological reactions to make complex molecules. You could have DNA synthesis. So light helps the synthesis of vitamin D in our bodies. We need some sunshine for that. Okay, so it's combining objects, ideas, different things to make something new, to make something complex. So, synthesis, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality. I think you could probably use it anywhere, but it's probably better in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. And then as to origin, well, it comes from Latin, synthesis, from ancient Greek, synthesis, synthemai, to put together, sun together, and tithemai, set or place. So you're placing or putting things together, and that's synthesis. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Synthesis.